This Thursday, the pandemic-era immigration policy known as Title 42 will come to an end. The rules were enacted in March of 2020 at the start of the pandemic and allowed the U.S. to immediately turn back migrants to Mexico or their home countries as a health measure. As the policy nears its end, more migrants are headed to the border. Manuel Bojorquez takes stock of the ongoing crisis in the border town of Brownsville, Texas.
The influx of migrants is only expected to grow by the time Title 42 ends on Thursday. Officials estimate 11 to 13,000 a day may arrive along the entire southern border. Texas Governor Greg Abbott deployed nearly 600 more National Guard troops today.
They will be deployed to hot spots along the border to intercept, to repel, and to turn back migrants who are trying to enter Texas illegally.
Abbott and other top Republicans have said ending Title 42 will encourage illegal immigration. The COVID-era policy allowed for the quick expulsion of most migrants on public health grounds, but that emergency has ended. On a recent visit to the Rio Grande Valley, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said the administration has prepared for the end of Title 42, planning to stiffen penalties for illegal crossings and establishing additional legal avenues for asylum seekers.
At the same time, we will deliver consequences for individuals who arrive at our southern border irregularly.
But right now, some border cities and many of their shelters are overwhelmed, like this one in Laredo, Texas.
These groups are the ones that decided to launch themselves and decide that they'd have better odds by coming before May the 11th.
Manuel Bojorquez joins us now. Manny, tell us about just kind of the feeling among those you've talked to and in the communities about this influx that's coming.
Well, John, as welcoming as these border communities might be, they are frankly overwhelmed. Where we are, there's been a pretty constant stream of people coming in to present themselves to Customs and Border Protection to try to begin the asylum process and then continue on into Brownsville and possibly other cities within the United States where they have relatives if they are cleared for asylum. But for example, you have El Paso, which is completely on the other side of the border from where we are here in Brownsville, that's had to declare a state of emergency for days, even weeks now. They've had a large number of migrants arriving, just overwhelming shelters that are meant to support the homeless people of those communities that are now full of migrants. And they've had to even shut down a street today because they have so many people. So these are just some of the issues that these border communities are dealing with. Again, many of them saying, look, we'd like to help. There's just too many people for us to really be able to do it well.
And speaking of that, give us your sense of the infrastructure that is going to try to process all of these people in terms of immigration judges, facilities, border staffing. How bad is the mismatch?
Well, advocates of immigrants say that there is a pretty bad mismatch when it comes to the number of asylum seekers and the number of immigration judges, for example. As you know, the Department of Homeland Security, to try to prevent people from coming in illegally, launched an app where you can, from Mexico, if you're waiting there, try to get an appointment to get an asylum application review, if you want to call it that. A lot of people are saying the app is slow, it's not letting them in, that there are only just a few limited appointments. And advocates are saying, well, that creates a problem now because people are not waiting in Mexico, and they're saying, let's figure out another way in. So that's just one of the issues that's presenting itself here as the administration is trying to get a handle on this, trying to say, look, we're looking for ways to get people to stay in other countries, to apply for asylum there. But in the meantime, just right now, that deadline, that sunsetting of Title 42 on May 11th on Thursday seems to be attracting a lot of people to the border.
Manuel Bojorquez in Brownsville, Texas. Thank you.
Thank you.